Hello guys, this is Miguel Olvera and welcome. Today is day 5 of the 90-day challenge for the law of attraction. Today we're going to talk about the process of how the law of attraction works. And at the end of the video, I'll have a surprise for you. It talks about, it's within the book, Think and Grow Rich. So let's get started. Welcome back guys, this is Miguel Olvera and once again, this is day number 5 of the Law of Attraction 90-day challenge. Today we're going to talk about the process of how the Law of Attraction works. The Law of Attraction is very simple. There is actually nothing to it. You don't have to spend any money, you don't have to use a lot of resources. Everything is within you. You actually own every single aspect of everything that you need to do and put into action or put into process and put into work, so you will be able to successfully use the law of attraction. Again, we are part of nature, and everything that we'll be discussing or talking about today and doing the 90-day challenge is putting into practice natural law. So if you learn how to put everything into the proper order, you will be able to achieve anything you want. On his book, The Science of Getting Rich, Wallace D. Wattles talks about thinking the proper way and acting the proper way. So this is everything about putting into the proper way or the proper order, and you will be able to achieve any goal. So the process is very, very simple. So it's not easy. Let me just tell you that. That's a disclaimer. It's not easy. Why is not easy? Because we're not used to it. We were never taught about this process. So we have a mental program within us that prevents us from accepting these steps and these processes. So we are not able to believe that it is so simple for us to be able to reach this. So one of the things that we have to be cognizant of is that we are bombarded with weapons of mass distraction. Yes, I say weapons of mass distraction, and these are these things right here. So if you own one of these, just be careful, because these are weapons of mass distraction. We are actually being distracted into not doing anything productive. We are at work, and sometimes instead of doing work, we are actually on our cell phones, or maybe you're surfing the net. Or if we're supposed to be studying at home or at school, we're actually not studying, we are actually surfing again on our phone or the computer and doing something else, getting distracted. And if we're at home, we're watching TV. Or again, maybe surfing the net, just scrolling through Facebook or Instagram to see what's going on out there. That's the distraction that right now we are facing. 2019, that's what it is. Maybe in the future it'll be something else, but we just be cognizant that we are bombarded with all this distraction. And all this distraction is no good, because in order for you to be able to achieve anything, you have to have discipline. Okay? And the steps back here are illustrated, and again, I'm in the way like usual, and I keep on forgetting to get out of the way so you guys can read them. So you have to be disciplined. You have to discipline yourself into getting away from these distractions, name it, the computer, the telephone, the TV, what have you. So you have all these distractions that are constantly getting bombarded from and taking you out, taking your focus out of what you really want, and putting that channel or those blinders and being able for you to focus into really what you want to achieve in life, or what I want to achieve, for you or for others. So the best definition of discipline that I heard is this one. It is the ability of give yourself a command and to follow it. That is the best definition of discipline that I heard. So it is the ability to give yourself a command and to follow it. That, in my opinion, is the best definition of discipline, and definitely something that you need to put into practice. It is difficult for me. It will be difficult for you to be disciplined. Give yourself that command and being able to follow it. We are always bombarded, as I mentioned, with lots of things, not just electronics, but other things like school, work, life, kids, immense number of things that you get bombarded in distractions. So you have to be careful, and you have to make it a point that you have to maintain focus in terms of achieving what you really want. Now, at the beginning of this video, I talked about the process and a surprise that you can find inside the book Think and Grow Rich. Okay, there are 6 steps that if you are able to locate them in the book, number 1, and number 2, if you are able to actually put them into practice, that's how the law of attraction works. I told you it wasn't going to be simple. You don't need a lot of equipment. Everything is within you. You want to know the secret? I don't know if I should give it to you, but why not? Okay, but I want you to read the book. No matter what, if you don't have it, go buy it. It's not that expensive. You can find it as a used book. You don't have to buy it new, or you can download it. If you Google Think and Grow Rich Napoleon Hill, you can get a PDF. But I'm going to give you the secret that's in there inside that book. And these are the 6 steps that will let you or allow you to achieve anything that you want. Number one, fix in your mind the goal that you want to achieve. Yep. Number 1 is fix in your mind the goal that you want to achieve. What is it that you want? Okay, put it in here. Memorize it, burning into your mind. What is it that you want? Right? Number 2, determine that you have to sacrifice or give something in exchange for it. Now, I'm not saying you have to give up money, but you have to give up something. You have to give up time. You have to give up other things. Time, money, effort. You have to give something in exchange for you to be able to reach that goal. When I was going through this, and one of the seminars said, a good example for you to be able to illustrate this is when you want heat from a stove, you don't tell the stove, give me heat, and then I'll give you the wood or the gas or the electricity, right? You have to provide the wood, the gas, or the electricity first for the stove to give you the heat. So that's what I'm talking about here. You have to sacrifice or give something in exchange for your goal. Number 3, establish a date for completion. Now, one of the things that I come across, and a lot of people tell me, Miguel, I said that this goal had to be accomplished by so and so date. Please, please, please keep this in mind. There's a season to sow and there's a season to reap. But you never sow and reap in the same season. What does that mean? There's a law of gestation, okay, that you have to, when you plant your seed, let's imagine you're planting a seed in your garden. You don't plant the seed one day, the next day you go out and expect to have a full-blown tree. Okay? So, that's what I mean. You have to give yourself time, but be reasonable. And reasonable comes with quotations, because once we get into this, reason has nothing to do with law of attraction, but you have to give time for your seed or for your goal, for anything that you plan to do. You have to give it time. Okay, don't give it too much time, because then you're showing that you don't believe in it. But don't give it so little time that it doesn't give time for itself to come into fruition. So give it a specific time. Okay, now if it doesn't happen on that time, give it a little more time. Maybe it's just growing. Okay, so maybe it's just creating roots, and when you put the time in place, it was probably too soon, but it's coming. Keep that in mind. It is coming. Okay. Number 4. Create a plan for its fulfillment. Okay, this is very crucial. You have to have a time for it. A plan, actually. You have to have a plan on how to accomplish. You have to have some kind of an idea of how to accomplish your goal. Number 5. Yeah, this time is number 5. Write it on a piece of card. Write it on a piece of paper. Write your goal on a piece of paper or a card, okay? Just write it down and look at it. Number 6 is to look and read that card often as possible, all right? So the 6 steps again. Fix it in your mind. Determine that you have to sacrifice something in exchange. Establish a date that you have or that you will complete this. Complete or create a plan for its fulfillment. Write it down on a piece of paper and then read that statement as often as you can. I told you it was simple. I told you it was easy. So just follow these 6 steps, okay? And you will be able to do that. If you can, read the book. It's very important. Try to find these steps in that book and read past that. And you will be able to get more information about how the process works. All right. This is Miguel Olvera. Once again, this was day number 5 of the Law of Attraction 90-day challenge. Signing off. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.